Hey, what's up, guys? Raids here. Hope you're doing well, and hope you guys have missed me a little bit. I've been a couple of weeks away from Palworld until new news dropped, and new news dropped today. A couple hours ago, we actually got a new trailer announcing the date for the Ultrakill collaboration. Based on this trailer, just so you know, I'm going to show it here. Based on this trailer, it seems like the only content we're getting is a playable skin and a playable character, so you're going to be able to play as the Ultrakill main characters here, which are V1 and V2. And they're showing off new weapons here. So these weapons are from Ultrakill, but we really don't have a way of knowing if this is playable only using the weapons when you're playing as V1 or V2, which are the main characters of the game, or if the weapons are available regardless of what you're playing as. So it seems like they're only available as you're playing V1 or V2. That's the only big unknown here. And the only content they showed is basically the V1 and V2 characters, as well as any weapons, including the ability to shoot coins, which rebounds. But here, just showing that it's a replacement skin. It's basically the big trailer reveal. And also that there's graffiti now. You can paint your structures, your structure components, whatever color you want. So there's a player character getting butchering stuff. So that's the stuff I wanted to get out of the way. And I'm not sure if this is a new pal here. I think this is Depresso sleeping. Yeah, it's a Depresso. It seems like a new pal. But that's all they revealed for December 17th. And it's a playable V1 and V2 from Ultrakill, which are, again, like I said, the main characters. Now, the thing that is a big open question here is that I'm not seeing the actual Palworld character fighting with those weapons, right? So we only see it as the V1 and V2 skin. So that really leaves it up to speculation on whether these are actually new weapons, like that you can use regardless of what skin you pick, or if you have to unlock V1 and V2 and then they get those weapons. So that's really the big open question there. So see, again, it just replaces the player character. That's really the big reveal. And again, we have the revolver here that's confirmed. You can look up the Ultrakill weapons. And here we have a character dressed as V1, the blue one, clearing the oil rig. So that's the big reveal. And then they have another reveal here, which again, this is not tied to the December update. The December update with Ultrakill with the color, the paintable structures and V1 and V2 as playable characters. You can see them on the right and left here, blue and red. They're coming in a couple of weeks, December 17th, okay? Now, the rest of this footage is going to be for V1.1, 1.0, which is next year, which is the final release of the game. Check this out. This is a new boss or raid boss. So we've got definitely a new raid boss. But that's part of the final release of the game coming next year. So don't get those confused, okay? Those are two different things. So the raid boss is teased for the final release of the game next year. And in December, we're only getting the Ultrakill stuff. So here, again, we can see V1 fishing up a gloopy. So this to me just seems like somehow you get to play as V1 and V2 or use them. Big unknown if the weapons are usable outside of being V1 and V2. Those are the only things that are unknown. And this looks like a boss, but it's actually a Predator pal. This footage here, he's fighting a Predator Spotlight Arena. So it looks like a new boss, but that's actually a Predator pal. So no new mobs confirmed, no new pals confirmed, just V1 and V2 as playable characters or playable skins. And like I said, the big unknown here is whether those weapons are usable outside of V1 and V2. So I'll leave it there. In a couple of weeks, I'll see you guys. December 17th is only a couple of weeks away. I'll definitely be making content for you guys on how to unlock this stuff and maybe doing a live stream playing with them. Don't expect such a huge power creep or anything like that. It's probably not going to be anything major. But at least we're getting content, right? So let me know what you guys think and whether you guys think the weapons are going to be usable outside of being V1 and V2. Let me know in the comments. I will see you guys on the next one.